Hi, Mr. Parr here. Just a quick video to help you to learn how to use the table function on your Casio scientific calculator. I'm going to start first of all, but just quickly showing you how we would do this without a calculator. Then I'm going to go on to showing you why with a calculator is such an important skill to have. Now, without a calculator, if we had this question, so it's a typical question, draw the graph for the equation y equals 2x plus 5 between the values -3 to 3. So we would start this out by first creating a quick table of values with x at the top, y at the bottom, and then you would put in the values from -3 to 3 at whole number intervals normally. So -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then we would start now substituting these values into this equation. So for instance, I'm going to do y equals 2x means 2 times -3 plus 5, and I would work that out. So 2 times -3, so -6 plus 5 -1, and I put -1 there, and then I do the next one. So y equals 2 times, and in this case -2 plus 5. Work that out and you'll get 1. Then I do the next one. 2 times -1 plus 5. And that would give me 3. So I've got 1, then 3. And I'd do it so on and so on and so on and so on. Now, I've worked this out previously, so I already know the answers to all of these. So I can just fill this in quickly. And we'd work that all out. And then now we can use these as sets of coordinates. So I know this is a set of coordinates. This is coordinates -3, -1. This is coordinates -2, 1. And I can plot these on this graph. So -3, -1 goes there. -2, 1 goes there. 1, 3 goes there. 0, 5 goes there. 1, 7, 2, 9, 3, 11, and then I can get my ruler and draw a line through and make my graph. Done. But it should go through the points a little bit more neatly than that, but we can make that cross there a little bit neater if we wanted to, which would have been on that point. Now, you can see all the writing I've had to do just to draw this. But if I was to use the table function on my calculator over here, so if you look on the left hand side, you see my calculator. I'm going to do this using a calculator now instead. So I'm going to create that table of values that I made over here, this table of values, but on the calculator screen. So let's do this with a calculator now. So first thing we have to do is press menu, and you want the third option, which is table, so we're going to click 3. Now it says f, what we call f of x, or function of x. That's just another way of saying y. So that's just another way, so that's replaced this answer here. So we can simply ignore the f of x bit, and we're just going to type in this right hand side part. So let's type that in. So we're going to have 2. Now for x, you see it's in red here, so we're going to press alpha x plus 5 equals. Now this is if we want to plot two graphs at this, or do two equations at the same time, but we don't. We're only doing one equation, so we'll just press enter and leave that blank. Right, start is what's your lowest number you want. For us, this is the number -3. So we're going to type in here -3 equals. End is the highest number, which is 3 equals. And step is what do you want it to go up in. So like here, I had this going up in, the x's going up in values of 1s. So as the x's go up in 1s, so I want a step of 1, which is okay, but I'm just going to click 1 again, be on the safe side, equals, there we go. So that's all programmed in. Now if I press equals, it's going to create me a table of values. And there we are. You can see here, -3 with -1. So when x is -3, y is -1. Look over here. When x is -3, y is -1. When x is -2, y is 1. When x is -2, y is 1. So it works. So this is giving me a table of values directly that if I now understand how coordinates work, I can just plot instantly. So the first row on my table says -3, -1, so I can just go -3, -1. Next one says -2, 1, so go -2, 1. Next one says -1, 3, -1, 3, and then 0, 5, 0, 5, and I'm going to have to go and scroll down now to get the rest of my values. And come back over here, so 1 goes with 7, 2 goes with 9, and when x is 3, y is 11, or f of x is 11. Again, now I can get my ruler, put it on my two most furthest apart points and draw a line. Done. And you'll notice none of this writing. Calculator's done all this work for me. I just need to plot it and draw and make sure it's a straight line. And that's it. That's how to use your table function on your calculator. Now, to enable you just to have a bit of practice, so your turn, here's just one quick question. Looks very similar to what we've just done. Have a go. We'll pause the video, have a go, then press play when you're ready to see how I would have done it. Okay, so now you've got your answer and you've pressed play. I'm going to clear this and I'm going to take this all the way back to as if my calculator was fresh. So my calculator is in what we call calculate mode, which you saw I went to by pressing 1 for calculate. Now, so I'm going to press 3 this time and go to table function, and I'm going to input my equation. 3x plus 4 equals. I don't want a second equation, we're only doing one equation. Start of -1 this time. I did a different range here, so make sure you do the right range. Equals 3 equals and steps of 1. There we are. Right, so now it's just a matter of me plotting these on my graph. So let's get my pen. So starting with x is -1, we want that at 1. When x is 0, y is 4. When x is 1, y is 7, which is there. When x is 2, y is 10. And there's one more, so I'm going to have to come over and scroll down to get that last one. When x is 3, y is 13. When x is 3, y is 13. Done. As always, get your ruler, join up your two most separated points, and straight line through. And there we are, there's my graph. I hope this helped, and good luck with your practice.